Hi everyone, welcome to Chanjal's World, and today I'm here with a requested video. In my past video on how to introduce reading into kids, I had recommended these series of books, The Diaries of a Wimpy Kid, for kids between the age 8 to 12. So I had received a few queries on this regard, and a few parents had requested me to make a video on this regard. So here I am. Before I get into the video, let me tell you this one thing, that if you have any queries, any doubts, please do contact me on chanjalsworld.com. And if you want me to recommend you any book, or if you want me to review your book, again, please feel free to contact me. Back to Diaries of a Wimpy Kid. This series is written by Jeff Kenny, an American cartoonist author. All these books revolve around the central character, Greg Heffley. Please don't expect Greg Heffley to be someone who will inspire your kid or motivate your kid to be an amazing person or do something amazing in life, because Greg Heffley is just another ordinary teenager boy. He would definitely be someone your kid can relate to. And as this character is a very ordinary teenage boy, you can expect traits like being lazy or dishonest or jealousy and such in this character. Talking about the positives about this book, the first thing I really liked about this book is that they haven't created this perfect fantasy world for your child to read, but glimpses of the actual reality your child will face in this world as a teenager, the emotional clashes, the scenarios, the situations, the decisions which would lead to what, and all these sort of relatable things. The second thing I really liked about this book is the style of writing. That is, it is a very casual style of writing. Definitely, this is also seen as a criticism, but I'm someone who believes that reading is just not for betterment of the vocabulary, but casual reading can basically relax the reader, because it basically conveys this one message saying that life isn't all about being heavy and tough, but you can go easy and then just express the way you want to, be it in a very casual way, very spoken English way. So definitely that is a positive thing according to me. And again, the third thing I would say is, again, the style of writing, as in the diary style of writing. Usually, kids are taught in school on how to write a diary, but they just see it as academic. They don't basically, like implement them in their personal life. So, books like this are an indirect way of telling them that if there is something they need to express and they can't talk to someone, then definitely you can write a diary. And reading such books will give them that confidence to try it on their own. So, yes, that is definitely another thing I really love about. And talking about the negativities, I would say, you could say there are comics and writing mixed in together in this book. So that is something your kids will have to grow up from. This is a very good book, as in a growing stage, but then definitely they need to grow up to ordinary books without pictures. So that is one negativity I would say, but I don't see it as a negativity. This is just a part of the process. So yeah. And another common thing that is actually seen as a criticism is the sarcastic jokes. Some parents might not like the kind of scenarios explained in it, or the kind of like the emotional clash that the character goes through, which they don't want their kids to be exposed to. Certain sarcastic jokes which the parents might feel, no, that this might teach my child to be arrogant and all that. So yeah, that is a negative side of this book. But to be honest, I basically feel my daughter has to face all this, because she's going to live in this reality, be it sarcastic world, or be it sarcastic jokes or anything. She has to face it. So this was a definitely not a negative thing for me. So I think I am not a regular reader of this. Just for this review sake of it, I went through one book. So I think as a regular reader, my daughter would be someone who would be best into telling more details about it. As she is not used to talking the way I do, I will be asking her a few questions and she will be telling her opinion about it. So Let's meet my daughter.
Hi, I'm Yuvika. I love reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Hi, Yuvika.
Hi.
Yeah, so why do you like this book, Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
I like this book because it's in a diary style and the jokes in it are said in a very casual way.
Okay. And as someone who is about to be a teenager, is this book relatable? Do you think that you have faced such situations or you will be facing such situations?
So some situations in the book are relatable, but some of them are kind of weird.
Weird, okay. Is this a funny book?
Yes, a little bit.
Would you recommend your friends to read this book?
Yes, I would.
Has this book actually encouraged you to write a diary and all that?
Yes, for some time.
For some time, okay. And did this book actually be an example on how to write a diary, or did your school teach you better?
This book is.
Okay, this book taught you
Yes.
better. Okay. So, okay, after Diary of a Wimpy Kid, which book would you recommend for someone of your age? If not Diary of a Wimpy Kid,
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yuvika, for telling us how amazing this book is. Let me tell you one thing, Diary of a Wimpy Kid is, of course, a series, but it is not a continuous series. It is a random read series. That is, you can absolutely read any book randomly. It need not be read continuously, which means every book has a scenario that starts and ends in the book itself. And so I just asked her which is the book she would recommend, which is the series she would recommend for everyone. This is her favorite series, that is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Meltdown. So she said this is an amazing book. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you would definitely get this book. This is the best which she would recommend.